Hey everyone, Cherry here. So this is my last night in my dorm room, and I really wanted to just kind of sit and I guess reflect on my years in college because I'm graduating college tomorrow morning. It's 1:34 a.m. and the ceremony starts at 9:30, but I have to be there at 8, which means I probably have to wake up at 7, which means I'm probably not going to be sleeping much tonight because I still have to pack up some things. But I just really wanted to make this video because I have been planning on making it for a while, and this is my last chance to do it. I wanted to do it a few days ago, but I wasn't able to, and I originally wanted to do it outside. I wanted to do it outside, but then I figured that there would be too much background noise like cars and stuff, so here I am in my dorm room. So, my YouTube channel and my years in college have really go hand in hand because I wouldn't have started this YouTube, well, I would have still done YouTube videos if I didn't experience what I've experienced in college, but this YouTube channel was born because of my experiences in college, specifically my experience in my freshman year of college. So I had a YouTube channel in high school, and I just uploaded like video projects I did in high school. There wasn't really much that was going on with it. But when I started going to college, I don't know how I ended up getting into it, but I started watching vloggers on YouTube. And I specifically was really into beauty gurus. I just really liked how they could just sit in front of the camera and talk about anything, and it was just so entertaining to me. So I thought for a bit that if these people can do that, I think I can do that too. Because I don't know, just when I saw them, I thought that it seemed like something that was really easy, and I felt like I could see myself doing it. So I thought, hey, I should try making videos like that too. So that was kind of like what I did. That's kind of like how I found out about it. But I think what really got me to actually make videos, like that was how I got interested in it because I was watching them and I was like, hey, I think I could do that too. But I think what really got me into actually doing videos and having the time to do videos and the commitment and the dedication to making videos was feeling very lonely in school. I know that's not a very surprising story, is it? A lot of YouTube people don't have a lot of YouTubers kind of start YouTube because they're lonely. So my freshman year of college, I came to this school, and the thing is, when I was applying for schools, I don't know why, I was just really apathetic about the process. It's not that I was sad about going, but I just didn't really know what to do because no one else in my family had gone to school here, and I just wasn't sure. Like, you know how in movies and stuff, so many people are like, oh, I have top 10 schools I want to get into and all of that. I didn't have any of that. And then, like, I didn't really know what to look for in a school. I wanted a school that I guess had small class sizes because it seemed like I'd get a better education that way. And then that was pretty much it. I guess I was looking for that. And then a place that would accept me, first of all, too. Like, that was another thing. So I really only applied for like 3 schools. Yeah. So I wasn't really into it. I don't know why. I just didn't really know what to do. And like, I just wasn't hyped up and I didn't really know what to expect. So I got here, and right when I got to campus, I automatically felt like I didn't belong. I just saw everyone around me and I heard everyone talk, and I just felt like I couldn't belong here. So it was just a really weird feeling. Like, when I got here and I saw everyone moving in, I felt very intimidated and I felt very inferior to a lot of people. And that, of course, had to probably do with my self-confidence at the time. And just because the type of people at the school are just so different from the type of people I went to high school with. So there's that. I had a pretty nice roommate and nice suite mates. We actually got along really well. They weren't too crazy, but I felt like I didn't really click with them. And I feel like most of it was my fault because I was I guess I was just really skeptical about being able to fit in. Like, I was so worried about not fitting in that I just didn't let myself fit in with anyone. I don't know what it was, but I just kind of like was very much to myself, and I just felt like I couldn't relate to anyone. So that was really hard. I mean, I didn't really feel sad, but I think I did feel pretty sad. What bothered me the most was that it's not that like, what made me the most sad was seeing other people go out and have fun with each other. And it's like, I could have that if I found people, but I just felt like I couldn't like click with anyone. So I was jealous and sad that other people could click with other people and I was just by myself. So that was really, it wasn't fun. Then my second semester of, but I didn't start making YouTube videos then really. I mean, I kind of tried, but I didn't really figure out what to do. Then my second semester of my freshman year, my roommate moved over to my suite mate's room because one of my suite mates moved out. So she moved in with her. And then I got another roommate who was really nice at first, but turned out to be really loud and kind of annoying and like was totally different from me. And then I knew she thought I was so weird. I knew she knew I didn't have any friends at school. And then I came back from spring break and she was gone. She had actually moved to another person's dorm. So I had that room all to myself from the end of spring break to the end of the semester. And that was when I started making videos because I was by myself and I didn't have to worry about anyone else being in the room and it was super convenient. And because I didn't have anyone in that room, that made me want to stay in my room more, and that made me socialize so much less, which made me feel even more lonely. I mean, like, I tried to make friends with people, but I don't know why, it was just so hard to click with people. So that was when I started making YouTube videos. My weeaboo makeup tutorial was recorded in my dorm room by myself, and I had some other videos that I made that I kind of deleted because I don't like them anymore. But that was how that started. So that's how I ended up making YouTube videos. Now, another thing that I do, besides talking in front of a camera in my room by myself, is vlogging conventions and vlogs in general. But most of my vlogs are conventions, and conventions was how I started out and about vlogging. So that also correlates with my life in college so far, my life in college in general, because now it's going to be over. My life in college, through conventions, because I never really was able to make friends here in college. Conventions was where I was able to experience making a lot of friends, fitting in, and having really wild experiences and partying with people and doing a lot of stupid things that you would probably experience in a college dorm at like some frat or sorority party, but instead I experienced it at a convention. Yeah, isn't that weird? It's weird, right? But yeah, conventions was where I was able to have fun and do all that stuff that people my age are known for doing. And that was where I really feel like was a nice addition to my life in college, which it's a little bit conflicting because part of me wonders what would happen if I had just invested more time in school. Part of me wonders if I invested more time in trying to have a social life at school, if I would have been able to experience different things, like being able to have a bunch of friends at school. Part of me wonders that I just didn't try hard enough for that because I knew I had conventions or I felt like I could have a lot of fun and I belonged. But I think it was meant to be that way because through conventions, I have a lot of very unique experiences that a lot of people say they can't have, I guess. So, yeah, and if I didn't go to conventions, I wouldn't have vlogged them, and I wouldn't have gotten into out and about vlogging, because I don't think I could really vlog college life. Like, what? Does that exist? I don't know. It probably does, but I just don't know about it. Yeah, so that was my freshman year. My freshman year started off with me being really lonely and then seeking solace in conventions, if I'm using that word properly, and then just starting up YouTube. So going into my sophomore year, that was when I tried to be a little bit more experimental, and I tried to do more, I guess, not frequent videos. I still didn't really know what I was exactly doing. Like, I was still trying to figure it out. That was when I came up with those videos reading my Soul Calibur fan fiction from 5th grade, and that was when I did some thank you videos for subscribers, but I still didn't really know what I was doing in terms of like this sitting down and talking, but I still was vlogging conventions. And sophomore year I was very lonely too. Like, I came to campus and I was like, okay, it's my sophomore year, this is gonna be it. And then, like, I was crying in my room the next day because I realized, oh my gosh, I cannot fit in with these people here. So that was that. And then my roommate, she was just really boring. Like, she was super boring, and I just could not connect with her. And that was that. And then I was really getting really stressed out with school because I was taking some really difficult classes. And that led me to like stress eat a lot. So I gained some weight, and I didn't really realize that I gained weight. I just started to notice that I didn't like the way I looked, and that made me feel really insecure. So, out of like frustration with how I looked, I cut my hair really short, and it did not look good. So then that made me feel even worse. So, 2013, the end of 2013, and like the beginning of 2014 was some rough self-confidence moments, like, definitely. But I still kept vlogging conventions, still kept finding a way to do that, but I still didn't really figure out what was my thing. I still felt really kind of awkward about vlogging. Like, whipping out a camera in public and pointing at yourself and talking to it was just still very awkward to me, and it was even more uncomfortable like trying to do it my freshman year. Like, every time I tried to vlog myself, I was like, hey, okay, this is really awkward that I'm recording myself right now, but I'm here at such and such. Oh my gosh, so hard. So then junior year was when I kind of started to figure out how to vlog out and about, and how to vlog just sitting down and talking. So I started some videos where I was just talking about various things. I talked about like things that I thought was scary, like for Halloween. I made like a video where I kind of trolled people, and I said that I didn't use protection, but it was really actually about my computer getting a virus and my school emailing me that my computer is infected. And I started doing more videos like that. I did some where I talked about when I went to this circus museum over here. So I started to get that. I still didn't really know what I was doing, but my convention vlogs started to get better. And I was starting to feel a bit more confident in myself. So that's where I was my junior year. My junior year fall semester was really nice. I had roommates that I really liked. We got along really well. They had the same interests in me, and I was getting fairly involved in campus, and I was just feeling good. And that was when I think things started to get a bit better. So 2014, near the end, like the second half of 2014, was really good. 2015 is when my channel, I think, really started to kick off. And of course, it has to do with my experience in college. And that was when I studied abroad in Tokyo. Oh my gosh. I will never stop talking about that. I will never stop trying to use footage and experiences from that time to make videos. I can't help myself. It was just such a great time. And it was just such an unforgettable experience. And through that, I challenged myself to create 50 vlogs. And that was when I really figured out how to do vlogging. And I know some people might think that vlogging really isn't like a difficult thing. But for me, I started to figure out some sort of science behind it, some sort of technique, and how to take a seemingly simplistic or mundane moment and somehow create something entertaining out of it, was how I figured it out. And of course, doing that in Japan as a foreigner is not really hard because everything is so interesting. But that was when I really forced myself to really just take my camera out and do that. And it was a lot of videos. And I think that was when I finally got comfortable with vlogging. And as a person going there, I just somehow gained a bunch of confidence because I felt really confident in the fact that I was able to achieve something that I've been wanting to do my whole life. And being in Japan, I felt very happy there, and it's just it sounds so nerdy. I just felt so happy there, and every day it was just like I just wanted to take each day a step at a time and just savoring every moment through my vlogs and just doing all of that. And so that was when I think I felt like I finally, like, I feel like for some reason, like, being in Japan and like all the stuff that happened there, like, my self-confidence it finally reached a good level. Like, from freshman year, starting here, being very low, and then going to Japan, I was just like, it just went up. And it just like skyrocketed. It was just I don't know what it was. I think it was just that feeling of accomplishment and just overall being really happy there, and just really good stuff. So that was what happened in 2015. And then I came back from Japan, and that was when I started to do a lot of convention stuff. I went to my first out-of-state con, AWA, which big deal for me because it was just it just felt so magical. Like, I don't know. And I felt like I got better at convention vlogging, and overall I started to feel like my channel had a better direction. I don't really know, but it just felt like it just felt like I knew what I was doing more. And then I realized by the end of the year, like, after talking to, well, I realized it, but I also talked to some other people who gave me advice, and I realized that, hello, the way you can get, I guess, successful with YouTube, and the way that you can keep things up is to just constantly make videos. And I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. So then I realized, like, I can make a video talking about anything, and I came up with all these ideas, and I realized, like, I can make videos talking about my oh, I forgot to mention, oh my gosh. So 2015, early in 2015, I was home for many months, 3 months straight, because I was waiting to go to Japan to study abroad. So during those months, that was when I wanted to still keep posting videos, but I was like, I can only really do stuff that I have at home. So then I thought about going through my old things, and I started sharing my old things, like my old diary entries, my old anime drawings and emo drawings, and my old weeaboo comic. Oh gosh. And I started realizing that, hey, I can utilize my old stuff that's like super embarrassing but really hilarious to make videos. Like, wow, that's a thing. And those are actually my most successful videos. So now I know that people like that. And yeah, so that's all about that. And then I went to Japan. That was when everything changed. It was so wow. Then I came back from Japan. So 2016 was when I realized, hey, I actually want to be pretty dedicated to YouTube because I really enjoy doing this. I think I'm pretty good at it. I mean, I know how to video edit, and I feel really comfortable talking in front of a camera at this point. And people seem to like my videos, so all these three things are good reasons to keep doing this. So then I came up with a video schedule, and it's kind of fallen through. And I started thinking of different things to talk about. And now my channel has become basically a place where I just document my life. I just document my life about things I do, things that I have done, things in the past, things that are happening now, and then things about the future and all that stuff. And it seems like everyone seems to like it. Well, okay, not everyone, but it seems like a fair amount of people seem to like it. I know there are some people there that probably hate it, but that's okay. I don't blame you. But yeah, and so I've tried to, I guess, I don't know. My channel now is basically a place where I document my life in hopes that it can inspire others, encourage others to do things, and entertain people. Because I watch other YouTubers, and watching a lot of YouTubers has really helped me with my confidence, because I see someone there that I can relate to, and they're out doing stuff. And relatability is just so important to me, and I think it's important for many people. So I hope that people see me do stuff, and they can relate to me, and somehow that helps them, and entertains them at the same time. Maybe, hopefully, that's the goal. And I just like to, I want to contribute to that cycle because that has helped me a lot. There are so many YouTubers that have inspired me and have helped me feel confident with myself. Like, let's start naming them. So I would say my first beauty guru that I started following was J Loves Mac 1. I don't really follow her now, but she's Filipino, and I felt like, just, I don't know, like the way she looked, I just feel like I could relate to her, probably because she's Filipino. And just seeing her and her do stuff just made me feel comfortable with myself. As I mentioned in another video, Michelle Phan really helped me with my just feeling comfortable with myself, because I saw someone out there who liked the stuff that I liked, and I could just relate to her a lot. And grew up similar, I guess, situation. Anyways, so that's that. And now I'm done with college, which is so, like, crazy to say. It's so unbelievable to say, but I finally reached that point. And this channel would not be the way it was if it weren't for everything that happened to me in college and how I grew as a person and just everything from how it started to where it is now. It has everything to do with school. So I'm going to be done with school and I'm going to be working like an adult. But I think that I'll have more time for YouTube and I'll have money to put, hopefully if I can job, I'll have money to put towards things. I really want to buy a green screen to do stuff with, but I'm not sure where this, well, I know this channel is still going to be similar. It's still going to have like my vloggings where I go out and about. Is that even where vlogging is? Where I go out and about and where I'm here sitting and talking about stuff. But I think now that I'm out of school, I'm going to have more freedom to do things. And I think now I have more, I guess, independence. Or now that I'm a bit older, I can do more things on my own and I can take more risks and do more interesting things. So I think if anything, this channel is going to get a lot more interesting. I'm going to try and experiment with a lot of things. I've been really wanting to do music videos. A lot of them are pretty funny in my book. I have some comedic music video ideas and comedic song ideas. And I also have a lot of ideas. And I think that now that I won't be in school, I'll be able to execute those ideas more. And now that I will be focusing on working, I'll have money to put towards making more interesting videos. So I think that a lot of things are going to turn out really good. And I have a lot of positive thoughts about stuff. So that is the story of my channel so far. So far. From a lonely person in their dorm room making videos because it was fun, but also because they were lonely and just wanted to be able to express themselves somehow to the internet, to someone out there, and for some reason, also because of having a lot of free time because of not having much friends and wanting to do something with that time that was creative, to now being this person that feels very content with life and happy and confident in themselves and feels okay about being who they are, which is what being confident is, and feels so much more freedom in expressing themselves and being creative and being more adventurous and sharing that with everyone. That's me. That's Cherry. So I just really wanted to say all of that. And yeah, I don't know. If anyone has been following me since the very beginning, I hope you thought that recap was interesting. And thank you so much for being here from the beginning. I can only imagine how interesting, I guess it was, to see my channel start from where it was to be where it is now. I mean, you know, it's not a huge channel, but I think that I feel like I've really improved. I feel like I've really improved, and I'm just really proud of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm proud of where I am now, considering where I used to be. And I think that's all that matters, right? Right. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were in the past. My wise words that I didn't come up with, but it's a quote that I really like. So, I'm not really sure how to end this video, I guess, other than saying thank you. I said thank you to those that have been here since the beginning. But if you just got here, or whenever you came around here, this might be the first video of mine you may ever be watching. But I hope you enjoy it all, and I do this for myself because I want to document my life. They feel like little mini, like, home movies to me. I thoroughly enjoy watching myself. I think I'm funny, and I like seeing all the funny things I've captured through my vlogs when I'm at cons and all that stuff. But I do it for you all watching because, I mean, yeah, if I didn't want to do this for other people, if I only wanted to do this for myself, I wouldn't make these videos private. If I only wanted to do this for myself, I wouldn't make these videos public. So clearly, because I make these videos public, I want to share them with everyone in hopes that I'm repeating myself. For those of you who take the time to watch these and you get something out of it, thank you. Makes me feel like my work doesn't go to waste, I guess. I don't know. It's like 2 a.m. I think I need to sleep at this point. So that was part 1 of my story thus far in YouTube. Now, part 2, I don't know what's going to be happening, but I'm hoping everything's going to be exciting and it's going to be good. And I hope you all enjoy what will be happening. I don't think there's going to be that much changes, but we'll see. But whatever it is, I don't really ever, everyone says this on YouTube, but I don't ever want to stop making videos because it just makes me so happy, and other people seem to be happy by it too. So why stop, you know? I don't know if I could ever make YouTube my main thing, if I can ever even get to that point, because I feel like that would ruin some of the authenticity to it. And I feel like sometimes when you rely on something as your main source of income, things can get a little desperate, things can get a little unhappy. And I just want to do this because it's happy and fun. And if I can ever make a substantial amount of extra income, that's fine. It will go straight to my student loans anyway. I would never be able to it would be impossible. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope that seeing where my channel started and where it is now was interesting to you. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm really tired right now. Whatever time it is in the world for you, right now in this video, it is 2:02 a.m. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me in the next video of mine you decide to click on.